Hey everybody.
Good afternoon, family.
So it's Garrett and Yusuf back, and today we're gonna grab this Pease Haddos Delight. It's from March 2025, so it's not that old. I got this on my trip in South Carolina. It's not been opened.
What do you get? Burley, Virginia's?
Mainly Burley in Virginia. Yeah. It's interesting, we were talking about this where we were recording. The paragraph on here about what's in there doesn't say Perique anywhere until the end. Stout blend of several Virginia tobaccos with a oh, never mind. It's right there. I'm just blind apparently. Long cut Perique.
Okay. It's made for the Perique lover. If you like Perique.
This wouldn't be the first time I've been wrong about something that I've just read.
Today's pipe, Missouri Meerschaum hardwood.
We are both using the same, almost the same hardwood. Yusuf has the long stem, and I do not. I can pack it super tight. There you are, sir.
Thank you. This pipe I received in 2023 from Barney down in Texas. He sent this to me and I brought it with me to the States to smoke. I didn't bring much pipes with.
Going back with a couple.
I'm going back with a couple of pipes, yes.
Just a little bit of tobacco too. Not as much as I'm sure you'd like to go back with.
No, I do not want to worry about custom duties when I get to the airport.
Might be cheaper than custom duties through the postage.
Yeah, it will be cheaper to post it. But now, when you mention the word tobacco on the package, it gets flagged.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I know you don't want to lie on your postage. You have to put the description. But you can put leaf. I mean, it is still leaf. You don't have to say it's tobacco leaf.
I list the quantity of tins because that is what I'm shipping.
On the first slide, the Burley comes from.
I've not come across too many GLPs blends that I didn't enjoy one way or another. So far, the Perique is soft.
Not as strong as yesterday's tobacco.
No. A lot of the tins that we're going to be going through, I've done not a lot of research. I looked at the tin description, said, "Oh, that's worth a shot. Give that a shot." Or if somebody else had said, that they really enjoyed it, someone who I've agreed with on different blends, if they enjoyed it, if it didn't sound like something I would like, but they gave it good marks, got one tin. So a lot of people are wondering if I'm holding you hostage, or like why you're still here. Oh my gosh, you're still here.
Now I've got, what's it, 11 days before I leave the States. I've got
As of the time we're recording this, that doesn't mean when they'll see it.
Yeah. But today is the 29th of August. So I have 11 days. That will be this Sunday that's coming and the next Sunday.
Yeah. This video is coming out Thursday.
Yeah.
So you'll have, when they see this, you'll have one more week.
Right. Yeah, I'll have one more week. And I'll be leaving the Sunday from your place, going back down to Texas. And
Fingers
then,
crossed that all works out.
and then from Texas, I leave. My flight is, according to the airline tickets, is on the 11th of September. I depart at 6 o'clock in the morning. But I'll be still flying in the States. There is one more flight from San Antonio to another place but the layover there is 12 hours before I leave for London. And then from London I'll fly to South Africa. But I'm not held hostage. I'm being well hosted.
I think some of those questions were in jest. I don't
I
think
know,
they were
yeah.
serious.
No, I'm not. Yeah. And I'm not a American citizen. Let's just get that clear. I haven't applied for any citizenship or refugee status or any of those things. I'm going back home.
He hasn't even tried to apply to get the free illegal immigrant credits that are available here
No.
in Colorado.
No, nothing.
Free hotel, free debit card, free money here in Colorado if you're
No.
here illegally, which is ridiculous, but is what it is. We all don't get to make the decisions.
I know we're not allowed to. I mean, we're allowed, but I know sometimes politics is a subdued topic, you know. We do get people offended, but I'm against illegal immigration. There's a lot of people who say, no, but you got to have human rights and you got to give them a status and you got to help those that are suffering. Yes, I understand all that. But coming over the borders illegally is a crime on its own. Because that's where the word illegally comes from. You're illegally in this country. Do it the right way. I know there's a lot of work to be done before you can even get in. I've done it. There's a lot of paperwork. There's a lot of loops to go through. There's a lot of hurdles. But if you do it properly, nobody will tell you anything. I traveled across the states, and not one place did I ever go and somebody tell me, hey, you're not an American. Where's your documents? Or how did you get here?
Not even when you lost your documents.
Right. Right.
Everyone still, including law enforcement and everyone else, went out of their way to help.
Yes. Yes.
And there's programs, as far as illegal immigration goes, there's programs to get around other hurdles. There's things to be done. And I understand that the red tape sucks. But if you do it all right, you should be able to come through no problem, unless you have a problem. You know, unless you have a criminal history that makes you a red flag, and that is not targeted at anyone. That is a general rule for the safety of the rest of the country. We can't just have somebody with an undocumented criminal history or whatever come into the country and say they have I know there's parts of the world where child trafficking, right, is far more prevalent than it is here.
Right.
But there's no saying that person's criminal history, if it's extreme enough, doesn't exclude their history of child trafficking. We don't want to allow a lot of that into the country, and that's why the rules are the way they are.
Yeah,
it's not targeted.
You didn't want any criminals. That's why the first thing that I had to do before I even got started with the process was to go to the police station and get a criminal clearance certificate. So they take your fingerprints, they run you through all the systems to make sure that you are not involved in any crimes. Then you got to leave an affidavit that you're not involved in any terrorist affiliations, you're not involved in any crime. And from there you take that to the embassy and then you start your process. They will give you a list of documentation that you have to get to bring back. So if you're a criminal in your own country, then you're not allowed to visit another country or run away to another country to avoid prosecution. You should go and get prosecuted and face the law for the crimes that you have committed. Now, you would not like to have a sex offender coming into your country from another country because you have kids of your own.
Yep.
And then when they get here, they get positions like, even although it might be a low position like a janitor in a school, but yet he's still around children.
Yeah, they don't
Or
need to be
he
in that
becomes a
position.
teacher. I know some of the people that came in this country illegally that are teachers, but they have criminal records, but they are teaching your kids. So things like that I am against. Oh, this Povik is really catching me now.
Is it?
Sorry. Yeah, my nose is running.
I think
now.
you're a little sensitive from yesterday.
My nose is running now. Divert from politics now, go back to my plan. The
I
week
try
and the
not to
Berlin.
talk about politics. Sometimes it's unavoidable.
Yeah, I just get pissed off when it starts.
The burley is a really nice addition to this blend. It's like I'm trying to think about this in terms of food. It's like adding a salt to a meal that is just barely lacking salt, like the right kind of salt, right? Sea salt versus table salt, that kind of thing. The burley adds a nice note to it.
Mm. This is a good tobacco.
I haven't had much from GLPs that wasn't. Some that took a bowl or two to grow on me for sure. Cumberland. You and I were enjoying that before you left for Nebraska.
Yes.
That one's got a ketchupy thing going on with it. And my tin is extremely aged. 10, 15 years. But it's delicious. And after the first or second bowl, all of a sudden I was finding myself craving it, to have a bowl of it every day.
I just love smoking a pipe. I can smoke whole day.
My favorite moments when I'm smoking aren't the ones on this couch. They're the ones like when we were on that trail on Blair Mountain, with the road smooth and the scenery's there, and you can enjoy the smoke, and you're not being harassed or whatever. There's nothing else disturbing that situation. And you can do anything. You can pull over. You can just walk around in the woods. You can do whatever you want. But it's all about the pleasure of that moment.
I do find smoking while I'm driving more pleasant than smoking when I'm sitting at home.
Yeah.
When I make the trips to the capital in South Africa every once a week, and I get up early that morning and load my pipe. I know that the one I got from LCS, from Simon,
Your sledgehammer.
the sledgehammer, fill it up full, hit the road, and lovely 1.5, 2 hours smoke. It's comforting. But I still do enjoy the smokes while I'm watching the YTPC videos at home. But it's just something of the open road, the countryside, traveling, the enjoyment of smoke in a pipe. When I was in Boston, just sitting in that park with the water fountain, the water noise, just sitting there quietly, the birds chirping, a lot of pigeons, just enjoying the smoke. Just something about nature and being out and about that really enhances the smoking pleasure.
It's quite pleasant. This is a nice blend.
That's a nice one. I've been smoking a lot of Peru tobaccos from yesterday. My nose is a little bit sensitive. So this slight little bit Peru in here is going to trigger it. But the taste on the tongue is nice.
Well, the next
Smooth.
the next one we're doing is Perique too.
That's fine. We can go through all the Peruques. Maybe it's helping me breathe better the Colorado air.
Maybe not. It could be making it worse.
I know when I get back home, I leave the US on the 11th. The flight is 2 days. I reach South Africa the Saturday. So I leave the Thursday at 6. I arrive in South Africa, if everything goes according to plans, Saturday morning, South Africa time, 6 o'clock. So that's exactly 2 days. So yeah.
It's going to be a long trip.
It's going to be a long trip. I know my layover in one place here in the States before we fly out to London is long. And then my layover in London before we fly out to South Africa is going to be long. That's another 6 hours, I think, that I got to sit at the airport. There is no smoking areas. Those days are gone where you could smoke in the airport, smoke in the planes, have a designated area to go and smoke. It's all gone. I brought with me a pipe and tobaccos and a lighter. I couldn't smoke anywhere until I got to the hotel in Texas, and then I could smoke. So I'm not going to pack any pipes in my pockets this time going back home. Everything's going to get in the luggage and just go through that. I'm not going to worry about this.
Yeah, here in the U.S., to smoke at an airport, you have to leave the airport. And if you're going from one flight to another, you'll not know what's going on with your flight because you're going to be outside the airport, which is not advised.
Yeah. But there's a lot of content going to come out when I get back home. A lot of people have asked questions. They've messaged Garrett to know about videos and what foods I like and which state I like and what's the traveling pleasures of going around the US. I'll be posting videos when I get back home. So there's a whole lot that I want to speak about. Talk about Greyhound itself. I don't think there's anybody in the United States that has traveled Greyhound so much in a short period of time like me. I get emails from Greyhound now telling me to go and visit still.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was telling you about it. I received an email. So
I've never traveled on Greyhound. I've a number of bus platforms, but never Greyhound.
yeah, I did thousands of miles on Greyhound, and the only reason why I choose to go via road than air, traveling in the States, is I want to see the country. Is to see the places. While you travel on the road, you can stop, you can see. You know, I've been through a lot of states. I haven't visited people in every state that I stopped, but I saw the state. You know, if you take, we were in Alabama, and from Alabama we were right up in Alabama. I mean, Huntsville is right on top. But we traveled back down to South Carolina to get to Boston. So it wasn't going this way up, it was going back down. So we went to South Carolina, North Carolina, then to Washington, D.C., and then to New York, and then to Boston. Coming time, it was Boston, New York, New Jersey. Coming up that way back to Nashville.
Yeah. Sounds like the highway system dictated where you were going.
Yeah.
and it's a bit of a spider's web.
I saw a lot of wildlife on the sides of the roads. Even traveling here in Colorado, I saw a herd of bison. The
Yeah.
one day we saw a moose on the trail the other day.
Yep.
We heard coyotes the one night. I saw deer, eagle, hawk. Yeah, I went to some national parks, monuments. Just a beautiful country.
I'm glad you didn't see any bear. I don't think you can. You'll be
No,
the easy meal.
I haven't seen bear. Maybe I can offer him the prosthetic while I hop away. He can chew on the metal while I hop away. Yeah. I really wanted to see 2 states that I missed out on. One was California, and the other one was where Piper Dave's got a log cabin. What's that one?
Wyoming.
Wyoming. Yes.
It's not that far from here.
Yeah, it's not that far. But now with my banking problems, I cannot just hop on and go.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You'll get that straightened out once you get home,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I guarantee it won't be as quick as you would hope.
No, it's gonna take some time.
Bank
And then I want to
problems.
talk about on the videos that I want to make, even it's about the crime of the Americas and crime compared to South Africa. In South Africa, we have violent crime, and then where you are hurt, shot, killed, and your property is taken. I mean, I've been traveling around and I see people leave their cars. They're not even parked in a locked garage. Bikes laying outside, motorbikes laying, the children's toys outside, and that doesn't happen in South Africa. If you leave those things outside, the morning you get up, it will be gone. But in America, you guys got a lot of white collar crime, and I've been a victim of that.
Yes.
Fraudulence on bank accounts, fraudulence on credit cards, those kind of things. Where people try to access my account. What I did is when I got from South Africa, on my bank card there's 2 pins. The normal pin that you use when you use an ATM, but I entered a second pin, asked for security. Second pin, if I do a purchase over $100, there's a second pin that has to be entered. And a lot of people don't know about the second pin. And they tried, and that's where my bank card got flagged in South Africa, and my bank account has been frozen because of fraudulent. And there's been 2 places. One tried it in Texas, and the other one was in Nebraska. That somebody tried to access my account.
That's no good.
Yeah. And then when I got, while I was traveling all over, and then when I got to Huntsville and I was supposed to go out, leave Huntsville and go to Boston, the Thursday morning, my card worked. But the Thursday afternoon when we want to book the ticket, South Africa Bank has stopped that because there was a fraudulent transaction somewhere trying to access the bank.
It was good they're protecting you.
Yeah, no, the funds are in the bank, but I can't get any money, so I'm stranded at the moment. Financially.
Yes.
But I'm not stranded as in stranded. I still have a roof over my head, plate of food every evening, or throughout the whole day.
Yeah. Not just the evening.
Not just the evening, but I only eat mostly in the evening. I'm a night owl.
This is incredibly consistent. Well, very well blended.
The ratios of the tobacco blends, just right. Just enough Burley, enough Virginias, a hint of Purvik.
It's not overpowering.
No,
The 1919 was stout.
that was a nice tobacco.
Now, last night for Yusuf, I put together, I put 50-50 of the 1919 and the Crimson Shadow he's been enjoying. He was having that when I came out earlier.
Yeah. Crimson Shadow is another nice tobacco that I've enjoyed. One of my favorite American bulk tobacco. I mean, that was an 8-ounce jar that we filled up, and I smoked that already halfway. That's the second one we filled in. The first one was gone.
It's a really standout Red Virginia. The Black Cavendish is in there, but the flavor doesn't change the Red Virginia taste. It just complements it. It's really good.
I would say I smoked, let's say that jar is half now. So 4 ounce. 4 ounce.
It's definitely half,
Yeah.
if not a little farther.
And then plus the other bottle was full, so 8 and 4. 12. Since the day Mom passed away. Mom passed away on the 2nd of August.
Yeah.
That was a Saturday. And tomorrow will be another Saturday, so a month. From the 2nd till the end, I smoked. Oh, just the one blend. That's how much. And then plus all the other tobaccos in between and cigars.
Do you think your mom would have enjoyed?
Crimson Shadow with Cartol.
Yeah, that blend we did.
Yeah, I think she would. She would have enjoyed it. She loves Cartol, and then with the Crimson, I think she would smoke that.
If you guys haven't tried the Rivertown tobaccos, I highly recommend it. I've tried a couple of the aromatics. They're aromatics. I don't know how else to put that. They're a decent bulk aromatic, but the non-aromatics are amazing. The Sunrise, something Sunrise, and it's a straight Virginia blend. It's really good. This Red Virginia blend is amazing. The Mystic Moor is their English. It's a mild English, lighter to mild. It's an all-day English for your non-English smokers.
Yeah.
For Katie, it's like a morning English. It won't do all day.
Now I've got a sweet tooth. I love my aromatics. Talking of sweet tooth, I chipped a tooth on ice cream.
Yeah. On gelato.
Gelato.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know how that happened, but yeah, I think I put on a piece of frozen chocolate.
Yeah, you chose mint chocolate. I chose lemon. I feel like I made the right choice.
Yeah.
I think I've all but finished. I didn't pack this thing full. It's all but done.
I had ice creams throughout the US, everywhere. The one that I liked the most was with Brody Joe.
There's really good food on the East Coast.
Now there's lovely food. I mean, and I want to make videos about complete strangers. That will be in part one of the videos. The people that you know from nowhere. They don't even know you from a bar of soap. Willing to share their food, share their tobaccos, their cigars, offering to take you out for dinner. I mean, while I was in Boston, I knew nobody. I just went to Boston to go visit Boston and go visit the tobacco shops, and then just see and then meet people up. And then in the hotel, one guy said, "Get yourself tonight to STK Steakhouse. We're gonna get you. We invited for a meal. I mean, steaks and mashed potatoes and fresh bread and non-alcoholic drinks for me." The waitress was very nice there at the STK. She said, "We can make you a non-alcoholic mojito. Instead of the rum, we'll just add you Sprite Zero. And then with the mint and the lemon and the lime and whatever they add in there, it was just a good drink."
That's good. Sounds like it would be good.
So I was enjoying all that. And then at the bus stations, complete strangers offering you food. We stranded, they say the bus is not going, or we have to wait for a relief driver, or we're stranded for 6 hours, 8 hours. Share food. And the breakdowns we had on the route as well. So this video is going to come out on all those that I will be posting. The good, the bad, and the ugly of greyhound.
Most of my life, I've only ever heard of the ugly.
Yeah, the ugly.
But people are more willing to talk about negative things than they are positive.
Now there's a lot of positive things. You know, for me, the glass is always half full, not half empty. I'm not a negative person. You know, even while I was traveling, people were so surprised that I'm doing the trails with them or I'm walking around with a prosthetic.
Yeah.
Many of them say, how do you manage? Do you need a wheelchair? You know, it's not, I can walk. The other day we were there by the pipe shop where we can get new pipes.
And we went to
Peacock. Yeah. The guy was saying that his wife is an amputee, but she doesn't want to walk or move around. She just wants to sit and lay in. She's in bed most of the time. I heard that many times. Even in South Africa, I've heard of people.
Oh, yeah, the owner of the original owner of
Yeah.
Paycock, the guy who started it all.
Yeah.
He was talking about his wife, and she has a prosthetic, and she doesn't want to use it. She just wants to sit in bed. I think she's depressed.
There's
From
another
his
thing.
description.
Yeah. I know it is a depressing thing to lose a limb. It is difficult to work around it because you feel now you are no more independent. You're now dependent on family members to take care of you. But if you have that will to push forward, the world is your oyster, you can still move.
Well, and like you've experienced, nobody wants to see you suffer.
Yeah.
Well, there are people who want to see people suffer, but they're also not the people who are going to go out of their way to offer you a steak.
Exactly. I had lovely barbecues in Huntsville, here in Colorado. In South Africa, we just put up wood, make a fire, have a braai. Here, everything runs on gas or on wood chips. It's a different experience in preparing your steak or your burgers or whatever you're making on the grill. But I've been really enjoying myself. How time flies, it's already 6 months. We have 11 days left and 6 months will be finished because I left South Africa on the 13th and I'll be arriving back in South Africa on the 13th.
I'm curious. I have a question.
Yeah.
When you get home after living like this for 6 months, are you going to feel like you don't need all the things that are surrounding you at home that you had for comfort, or do you miss those things because you don't have them? Because after 6 months, your brain starts to readdress how you think. So
I don't know what's the comforts that I've. Comforts here and the variety of things and the freedoms. Yeah. I mean, we take a drive 12 o'clock at night. You're safe to travel the roads. In South Africa, before you even decide to travel at 12 o'clock, you make sure your pump action 12 gauge is loaded, your 357 is loaded, you got extra box of ammo.
Oh yeah, no, I just
you get all those things ready before you even get your car keys. So yeah, there's a few things that you'll have to readjust. I mean, we travel down the road, we hardly even lock the car doors. We stop at the traffic light and we wait there for a few minutes. In South Africa, the windows will be pulled up, doors will be all locked, gun will be in hand while you're waiting at the traffic light before you even put the clutch in to put it into first gear.
Oh yeah.
You know? So things like that, I will have to get again accustomed to that. I mustn't just get complacent that and then I'll get the window smashed in or something. So things like that, and then you know, the other things, even like the fast foods. Oh man, that the convenience of that even. I mean, the one night we took a drive to your office, and on our way we were having donuts at a 24-hour shop.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get that.
Well, and then there was, not too far away, there's the 24-hour Mexican restaurant. You can drive through and get whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's a full restaurant, but it's drive-through only after like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
But you can get fresh tacos, you can get whatever you want.
Throughout the night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you see most all the love animals is picking up. Look at that. You can grab it now, you can pinch me. Yeah. Well, that's good. I will really miss the States when I go back. I will be planning on returning. But the next trip I make, I want to bring my wife along.
I think given all the hardship you've run into on your travels, I think your next trip, you need to make some tweaks to your plan.
Yeah, I am gonna. But I will.
Definitely get, like, buy, even if it's a older, kind of beat up one, get like an RV or something so you can travel at your own whim. And yeah, breakdowns will happen, things,
Yeah.
hard times will happen, but you'll be in control. And two, you got to have an alternate way to access your money.
Yeah.
You can't be locked out like this, because that's traveling with someone else is, you know, I don't know about you, but for me, that the pressure of it, of all the what ifs, making sure you have the bases covered.
And I did it. When I left South Africa, I made sure I went to the bank. I told them I'm going to be traveling internationally. I need my rands to be converted to US dollars. I need, So I've put everything in place, not realizing the criminal side of it.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then the mistake I made was not giving my wife. She has access to the account, but she's not the prime account holder.
So she couldn't do anything for you.
Yeah.
But if she comes with you next time, she wouldn't be able to do anything either way. So you
Yeah, but
probably
we're gonna have to arrange the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to give like your daughter access or somebody else.
Somebody else, yeah.
Who can go help.
But when I get back, the bank manager and I are gonna have a big meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him by his tie. I work the bank. I know the banking system. I was a forensic accountant in the banking system. I work for the same bank, the FNB bank, the First National Bank. I wasn't at this branch where I am now in my hometown, but I worked head office. So I knew exactly. So I am going to tell him a piece of my mind. He's really going to hear about it.
Well, what do you think about this tobacco?
It's good.
Mine's done. Are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're done.
I'm done. I'm done. But it's a good tobacco.
I'm gonna enjoy
Great
this one some more.
proportions.
I'm gonna have so many open Virginia Periques. That's all I'm gonna be smoking for the next couple months.
And another thing I learned is about these tins. Do not throw them away. They work perfectly for an ashtray.
Yep. I really like the paint can tins. They don't seal tobacco super well, but they, when you're done with them, they make fantastic ashtrays.
Yeah.
Especially if you put hot ash in there, because you can just put the lid in, fires won't happen, nothing's gonna happen.
And what I like about this is at night, like for me, when I'm smoking all night, and you dump your ash in an open ashtray in the morning, if you come out from the bedroom, you can smell the ash. That something is lingering in the air. With this, you just close it, avoid all the bad odors,
Yep.
and you're ready to go.
Those are tins I won't throw away.
That's good. But this was a lovely tobacco. Thank you once again, and you guys all know. God bless you guys all, and we'll see you on the next one before I leave for South Africa.
Well, we'll do a few.
Yeah, I might catch some of these videos when I'm back at home.
Yeah, you will, I think. They'll still be coming out when you're sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Talk to you later. We hope you guys have a great day.
Cheers.